Hello and welcome to Wigs with Liz. My name's Liz and I wear wigs, and I'm excited today to bring you another wig called Evanna. This one though is by Amore. It's not by Rennie of Paris, even though Amore are part of Rennie of Paris. This is the one by Amore. So this is a mono Evanna, and I've already reviewed a mono Evanna before, but now I'm really excited about this one because I've got it in Plumberry Jam. And Evanna is a really great wig. You know, it's medium length, it's got a little bit of wave and curl, and it's just a really great style. Great for daily wear, great for an occasion, just a great wig all round. And it's a really durable wig as well. So this is like a workhorse wig, a wig you could get lots of wear out of. And I love all of my Evanna wigs. I've got them in many colours, like I have with Ray Wig. This is kind of that medium style that you're going to want to have for any time of the day. So I'm really excited I've been able to get her in Plumberry Jam. Now, I was going to order this brand new anyway in Plumberry Jam from the Rennie of Paris, not the Amore range, because I like the Amore range, but I can't really see a big difference, apart from obviously, you know, the Amore range is more designed for people with hair loss or alopecia, and, you know, it feels nice. So I think that's what they are, because I did a little bit of research on Amore, and I thought, what's the difference between Amore and Rennie of Paris then? Same wig, a little bit different in the cap. What's the difference? And the Amore range are more for people with hair loss because they're created so they've got the scalp effect more, you know, they're more comfortable to wear. So you haven't obviously got to wear a wig cap if you don't want to. Or, you know, obviously I sew wig clips into mine. So I think the Amore range are just designed more with comfort in mind and with more daily wear in mind in the cap. And you can tell the difference a little bit when you're wearing them. But, you know, if you're thinking which do I go for, then, and you're not really bothered about comfort or anything like that, you know, they're both good. So the reason I went for this particular one in the Amore range is because I got this brand new from eBay for $59.99. What a bargain. What a bargain. I was like, yeah, I'm going to bid on that. I was the only bidder, luckily, and I won the wig. So here it is. Now, it did come in the box, but obviously I've removed the box and I've transferred it into a plastic bag. And I've put Evanna from Amore on there in Plumberry Jam. And I really love this wig. Now, I have washed it. The reason why is because when it came, the person who had it previously had completely brushed it out, so it was straight. And I thought, I don't want it straight. I want it with a little bit of curling. And I washed the wig, and you know, not much curl has come back into it, but it feels like it's back to how it was at the original way it came, you know. So for me now, it's really nice. And the thing I've found with the Evanna wig as well is, you know, sometimes on some of the colours, not all of the colours, they may feel a little bit dry on the ends. So you may want to just give it a little bit of a condition, you know, shampoo or condition, or maybe spray in dry conditioner, you know, the leave-in conditioner, the wig stuff obviously, to revitalise it a little bit. But, you know, I find this wig a great wig. So first of all, look at the colour. So this is Plumberry Jam, and it's got a long root to it. So it's kind of got this darker root, and then it goes into this very vibrant purpley, kind of pinky lavender colour, because it's got lavender, like bright electric lavender stripes through. Strands through, and you know, I don't know if you can see that on camera, you can kind of see them there, you know, but looking at the wig, you know, it's got these, they're like electric lavender pieces. That's the only way I can describe them, like electric, like staticky, really cool. And I love this colour anyway, it's very punk rock. I've got this colour in Ray Wig, and I've got this colour in Lennox Wig long, and I've got it in Riley Wig long as well. So I wanted it in a medium length, and Evanna is the perfect wig. So if I turn her inside out, I can show you the cap. So this is what I mean by the difference with the Amore cap. So it's got that complete mono top, whereas the Rennie of Paris version of this wig has got a side mono part, and then the rest is like a flower cap or machine teased. And this is completely flat on the head, and it's more comfortable. And you've got the pre-cut lace front as well, all the breathable wefting at the back, and it's got bra strap style adjusters to make the wig tighter or looser to suit your own head. So for me, because obviously, you know, I have hair and I'm going to be clipping this in, I've sewn 2 wig clips in at the front there, just to clip them in for security. You know, any longer than this, because this comes to about there, then I would have sewn in 3. I'd have put one at the back as well. But, you know, for this size wig and this length wig, it doesn't need any more than that. So really great wig. It feels light, the hair's nice. Remember, you know, I've given this a little wash to bring it back to its natural state, but you can brush this out as well. But really lovely wig. And you can see, you know, if I'm putting my fingers all the way through there, you can see the mono, you know, the scalp effect there. It goes all through the wig. And as I've said before, you know, my videos, sometimes on camera, when the wig's on the head, you can't really see the scalp effect, but you can when I'm doing this. So obviously if it's doing this on the table and you can see my fingers, you're going to see the scalp effect through as well. So very realistic looking. You know, some people say that they like to, you know, pluck out the partings on these wigs to make them more natural looking. But personally, for me, I've never found a problem. You know, I've always enjoyed the wigs as they are. And the only thing I've ever really had to do is trim the lace on a few, more on my Lennox wigs, because, you know, sometimes the lace is longer, and obviously on my Brooklyn wig, the lace is long. And a bit of an update on that as well. I've got 5 Brooklyn wigs on back order. So they're that popular, the colours are sold out. So I'm waiting for them to come. So they've given me the estimated, you know, ETA in a couple of months. So I've got to be patient. It's my own fault, because if I'd ordered them all at the beginning when I ordered the henna red one, I'd have them all now. But they were all in stock at that time as well, because it was pretty much when it first came out. And I thought, no, wait a little bit. And now they're on back order. But never mind. Good things come to those who wait, and I am excited about that. So that's going to be fun when I get them. But, you know, this is gorgeous. And I've got, I mean, my favourite one, I would say, out of the Evanna Wig is the Evanna Wig I've got in honeycomb. It's gorgeous. It's got these gorgeous, like, honeycomb ends, and it's this gorgeous, rich kind of brunette colour. Love it. So if you want to see Evanna in any other colour, I've done them in Melted Marshmallow, the wig reviews. I've got it in, like, a rose gold, I think it is. I've got it in other colours as well. Check out the playlist, okay? And if you go down to wig reviews, you'll find, if you look at the thumbnail, just look for the wigs that say Evanna on, and the colour, you know, you'll see the colour with me wearing it on the thumbnail, and you can just click on that video. But this colour's gorgeous, so let's get her on. So my natural hair is growing back right now. I had it all cut off because I wanted to go au naturel, no more colour in my hair. And I've just literally had it all cut really short, and now it's growing back as well. So I've just tied it back in a ponytail and got rid of all the excess hair, ready for this wig. So whenever you put a wig on, get your thumbs at the back where the label is, put the front of the wig about there, and put your head into the wig, like you're putting your head into a bucky's. Tuck in your hair, and then align the ear tabs and pull it up to your hairline, and she's good to go. So I'm going to unclip the wig clips, and I'm going to get her on. And it's very quick putting a wig on. You know, very quick. You just take your time as well if you want to, but very quick. Grab the ear tabs, make sure they are aligned and flat to the head so they don't stick out. And that covers your temples and gives it that natural look. My hair's all in nicely there. And I love it because, you know, I've been growing my hair back and it's been sticking out of my wigs. And now it's at the stage where it's gone past that, so it's all going in nicely to my wigs, which I love. So before I lift it up to my hairline, look at that natural hairline there. You know, very, very natural in my opinion. A lot of people do, you know, moan about the kind of, you know, the wefts and the plucking and everything on this wig, saying it needs plucking out and, you know, the kind of strands of the wig. But I find these wigs very natural. You know, I really do love them. And you can see there as well, again, not as clear as I'd like on the camera, but you can see the scalp effect on the parting there. Okay, even though if I looked in a mirror now, and obviously I know I've got to lift it up, but if I look in the mirror now, I can completely see the scalp effect there. You know, it's very, very realistic there. But again, on the camera, it's not as visible as I would like it to be. You can kind of see it there. So don't think you can't see it and it's just like a completely dark top. You've got the scalp effect. So I don't need to lift it up much at all to get it in the right place there. I think that's pretty much up to my hairline. Yep, that's perfect. And I'm going to clip her in to give her that security. And she's good to go. Love this. Now, If I'd have had this wig in this colour when I went to see Depeche Mode at Twickenham, I would have worn this wig. Okay, because I really did want to wear my long Plumberry Jam Lennox wig for that event, but I ended up wearing a Raquel Welch wig. I ended up wearing Miles of Style and Shaded Spice, but I really did want to go this colour, and if I had this wig at the time in this colour, I would have worn this because it was really hot, it was a heat wave when we went to see that show, and it was too hot for a long wig. I couldn't cope with it. So I just put, obviously I did wear a longer wig, my Raquel Welch, but it was more lighter than the Lennox wig. So this would have been perfect for Depeche Mode. So if you're going to a rock concert or you're going to see someone, this is a great wig, in whatever colour you decide to choose. But I haven't really had to do much to this at all. Okay, because this was a brand new wig that I bought, obviously I washed and conditioned it, but only to get a bit of the wave back. And I mean, not lots of wavers in this particular one anyway, in this colour. But, it's gone back to how it was originally, which is what I wanted, because it'd been brushed out. If it was how it was originally and I could tell that it wasn't brushed out, I wouldn't have washed it because it's brand new. And, that's what I love about this wig as well. So the parting wasn't in the right place either because it was zigzaggy, which is how the Rene of Paris Amore Noriko wigs come when they're new. So you just have to make the parting your own. So all I've done is parted it where I want it. Now, the thing I do like about the Amore one is that you can part it anywhere. Whereas the Rene of Paris one has got a side left monopart. So it has to be within that range to get that scalp loop. But the thing I like about this one is you can part it anywhere you want. So if you want a middle parting, you can have one. I did try middle parting, but didn't look quite right. So I've done it just off middle. So it's about there. So it's still quite in the middle because, when I'm wearing a wig, I like it to be wearable. I don't want it hanging in my face. I want to be able to wear it and eat in it and go around my day in it. So I try and make it as realistic for me as I can and as wearable as I can. And that's why I like them parted more central. You might prefer to have this more swept over, with more of a kind of a left part or a right part, or maybe you do want a middle part, but you can do it on the Amore one. So I love this wig and I love this colour. It's really versatile. Look at that colour. Wow. And obviously I'm going to do a turn in a moment, but I just love the rooting. The darker root through it just gives it something special. It looks natural. It doesn't look fake. It doesn't look over the top. It's very subtly done. A bit like the pastel rainbow they do. That's very subtly done. So I like this. I think if this was a full purple, or a full Plumberry Jam colour without that rooting, it wouldn't look right. It would look really fake. And I've got a gorgeous wig that I love from Amazon, and it's bright red, and I do wear it, even though, you can tell the difference when you wear an Amazon wig. They're so heavy compared with the lightness of a high-end wig. But I do love that wig, but, it doesn't look fake, that wig, and you can see that in the playlist, that's by Becca's. It's a gorgeous red wig from Amazon. It's about this length, and it's got a bang, but it looks a lot, faker than this. This, in my opinion, looks very realistic because of the way they've done the root. So I love this. I think if this was all over, it'd be too much. So I really like it. So look at this. Beautiful. Gorgeous. I love this Evanna wig. It's so pretty. From the back, look at that root going through. Vibrant. But you're still going to stand out. There's not going to be many people with this colour hair unless they're wearing a wig. So, not many people would colour it this way and get the root right, all the way through. So I really love that, I really love that effect on this colour, and that's why I wanted this one. So, that was a bargain for me getting it for $59.99, and there was no P&P, no postage and packaging. It was free as well to be delivered. So it always is worth having a look on eBay to see if you can get some bargains. Really impressed with this one. It does feel a little bit dry, but you can't tell. When you've got it on, it does not look dry. It looks lovely. And it's only when you touch it, it still feels very realistic. But I have noticed that with the Evanna wigs, some of them do feel a little bit dry. But as I said, I'm sure you could get around that by putting in spray and conditioner. You know, for me, what I used the Balm, because I used Belle Madame on this one, the shampoo and the Balm conditioner, so I rinsed everything out. And then, you know, if I wanted to, I'd just put a bit of water on to scrunch it up a little bit. So I've got my water spray here. You know, and the thing is, if you spray a bit of water on as well, it gets rid of all the flyaways. Not that there is many flyaways on this one, but, you know, if you find that you've got flyaways in your eye line, or, you know, going in your face a little bit, just a little bit of water will take them out of the way. But, you know, I haven't got to do anything to this wig. She's good to go. And, you know, as I said, all I've done, I've washed it, conditioned it, sorted out the parting, and she's great. So I haven't, like, had to faff around with this wig, which is what I really like about Evanna. You know, and I love her in every single colour. So she's a gorgeous wig. And the difference, as I said, because I've got the Amore version of Evanna and I've got the Renee of Paris version of Evanna. Obviously, the pro for the, you know, the Amore one is it's got a full mono top, so you can part it wherever you want. And obviously, you know, if you are going through hair loss, it's more comfortable to wear. So you've got a choice. But the lace feels the same. You know, the hair feels the same. The style is the same. It's just lovely. Gorgeous. The knotting. You can see that it's a little bit knotted. And maybe you don't like that, but you'd have to go super close up to see that. You can't tell from a distance. And nobody's going to be right up in your face unless they want to kiss you, unless it's your partner. But, you know, no one's going to be right up in your face looking anyway like this. People are just going to look at the colour or the style, if you've got this in another colour, and think, wow, what gorgeous hair you've got. And you can say, yes, I have. Well, you may want to say you've got a wig. You know, I tell people straight away. Someone says to me, and not that they do, people never say to me, are you wearing a wig? Because you just can't tell. But they say, oh, I love your hair, or I love your hair colour. I say, it's a wig. And they're like, oh, wow. Because I want to say, you know, I am wearing a wig. I'm proud that I'm a wig wearer. And it shows how amazing wigs are and how they've evolved. You know, because years and years and years and years and years ago, like when I was kind of growing up, because I'm 47 now, you know, when I was growing up, wigs weren't nothing like this. I always remember my mum had a wig, a Farrah Fawcett wig, and it did look very fake. I don't know who it was by. You know, I don't know what happened to that wig either. You know, when she passed away, I thought I might find that, but I didn't. And, you know, obviously I wasn't wearing wigs when she passed away, and that's not where I wanted to find it. But, you know, I was interested. So I wonder if that wig turns up. But I don't know what happened to it. Maybe she gave it away or she threw it away. I don't know. But I never saw her wearing that wig. I think I may have seen her wearing it one time in a photo as well. I think there's a photo of her wearing that. If I find it, I'll show you. But she always wanted her hair like that. She always wanted her hair to flick out, and it never seemed to do that with her natural hair. And then, you know, she just grew her hair long anyway. But, you know, that wig is nothing compared to these wigs. And these wigs are so light. And, you know, the difference is as well, you know, it really is worth investing in one of these kind of wigs, because if you're buying from Amazon and you're wearing Amazon wigs, trust me, they're super heavy. Okay, because I've got lots of Amazon wigs because I've played with both. You know, when I first started my wig journey, I was into the Amazon wigs because I love cutting them up and playing with them. But I've kind of gone past that now, and I'm just really enjoying all my high-end wigs now. But I've got 4 full big plastic containers full of Amazon wigs. So I may in the future do, you know, bring the Amazon wigs in there I've got and show you them all. You know, we'll have an Amazon day, or I could do a live stream with Amazon wigs, or these are things to look forward to in the future on Wigs with Liz. But, you know, they're great, and I've got them there if I ever need them for anything or want to wear one. But they're just so heavy compared with these. You know, I can't even tell I've got anything on my head. You know, I would be more annoyed by a hat, wearing a hat, than wearing a wig. So if you're thinking, you know, can you tell you've got it on? And is it secure? As long as you secure it in, whether you do it with a wig cap or a wig grip bands, which are like this. Where's my wig grip bands? You know, I used to wear wig grip bands when I first started my wig journey, but I found them to be restrictive. You know, for me, I prefer to sew 2 wig clips in, and it just feels supernatural. You know, whereas this, it secures the wig all the way around so well, you can feel it all around your head. You know, if you wear wig clips in, you know, if you're able to wear wig clips, it's just a nicer experience in my opinion. So it's something you may want to try. And I've done videos in the playlist on how you put the wig clips in, you know, and I've talked about where I get mine from and all of that stuff. So, you know, I just prefer it with wig clips. And, you know, this is secure on my head. It's not going anywhere because it's clipped in. You know, just like when you clip in a clip-in ponytail, or you may put your own clips in, they're going to stay in, they're not going to come off. So, great wig, Evanna in Plumberry Jam from Amore by Rennie of Paris. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.